Roopkund is a hidden gem in the Himalayas, a lake perched high above the tree line. The journey to this frozen wonder is no walk in the park. It starts with gentle slopes through oak and pine, then leads into misty valleys. As you climb, the air thins and the cliffs grow steeper, making every step a challenge. Travelers often describe the last stretch as a breathless ascent, surrounded by deep silence. But this remote lake holds secrets of ancient travelers from different centuries. Researchers found artifacts scattered around, hinting at diverse groups who once visited. Surprisingly, Roopkund isn't near any major settlements or trade routes. Why did so many people brave this harsh terrain? The items left behind tell stories of distinct communities, separated by time and space. Modern genetic studies reveal connections to both local Himalayan groups and distant Mediterranean regions. This suggests Roopkund attracted various cultures over the ages, each with their own reasons for coming. Local legends speak of ancient processions caught in fierce storms, adding to the mystery. Scientific studies show that the valley can produce sudden storms, trapping clouds and creating chaos. This might explain the challenges faced by those who journeyed to this sacred place. However, the deeper mystery remains: why were these groups present there in the first place? Some historians believe that Roopkund may have once been a part of a forgotten ritual route performed once every few generations. According to this theory, the lake could have been a stop along a ceremonial circuit, where people carried offerings, performed seasonal traditions, or honored deities connected to the mountains. Others argue that the site may have been a meeting point for travelers from far regions during rare events or astronomical cycles that are no longer practiced today. Another school of thought suggests that the geography of the lake may have played a role. Because Roopkund sits in a natural basin surrounded by steep walls, it might have acted as a natural shelter or a temporary resting point for ancient groups crossing the region. But this idea raises new questions because the lake is located far above any practical migration route, and the climb is far too difficult for casual travel. Researchers studying the site also noticed that the objects found around the lake are arranged in a pattern suggesting that groups camped or paused in a circular formation near the water. The distribution of materials across different layers of ice and soil reveals that these visits did not happen in one era but across many centuries. This layered timeline makes Roopkund unique because very few places in the world show such clear evidence of repeated high-altitude gatherings involving culturally unrelated groups. Trekkers who visit Roopkund today often describe the place with words like silent, still, echoing, and overwhelming. The natural amphitheater created by the surrounding mountains makes even the slightest sound travel across the entire valley. As the ice melts during the short summer season, the lake water becomes extremely clear, revealing various historical items preserved under the surface. Many explorers say that standing near the lake feels like stepping into a historical time capsule, where the past is trapped beneath layers of ice. These findings reinforce the belief that the lake once served as a convergence point for human groups driven by tradition, ritual, climate, or unknown motivations. Every new scientific study adds another dimension to the mystery. Some artifacts appear ceremonial, with patterns suggesting cultural meaning. Others seem purely practical, such as travel tools, clothing, or simple wooden supports. A few items are so unusual that researchers cannot immediately link them to known cultural groups. This variety makes it harder to build a single explanation. For example, if Roopkund was a place of ritual significance, why does it lack permanent structures commonly associated with ritual sites? If it was a travel route, why is it located far above practical mountain passes? If climate events repeatedly impacted travelers, why did groups from unrelated regions choose to pass through the same dangerous zone again and again across centuries? These unanswered questions form the heart of the Roopkund mystery. The lake stands as evidence of human journeys layered across time, each group arriving independently, each group leaving behind pieces of its story, and each group becoming part of a deeper historical puzzle. Today, Roopkund is not just a geographical landmark, but a symbol of how much of history remains hidden, fragmented, and beyond full understanding. The mountains surrounding the lake have witnessed countless travelers, storms, ceremonies, and moments of human struggle, all silently recorded in the icy basin. Until researchers discover a unifying explanation that connects every clue and every artifact, Roopkund will continue to remain one of India's most enigmatic high-altitude mysteries, a place where history and nature intersect in ways that challenge both science and legend. For more explorations into India's unknown history and hidden landscapes, subscribe and follow Beyond Now India.